What's going on, YouTube family? How have you guys been? It has been a very long time since I've been on here, but there is so much in the works. So if you guys aren't already following me on Instagram at getraw_with Kayla, you're missing out. There is so much being built right now, and I'm extremely grateful for like all the fun little things that I'm working on and doing right now. But that being said, sirens. Clarification that the things are happening. So lately I've been getting this pull to do channeled messages, and a big reason why I'm doing this one is because we have our new moon in Scorpio that's coming up, and we just had our full moon in Aries that recently passed, so we have this cycle that we're working through, right? So it's a very particular cycle that I am very excited to dive into, specifically because I'm a Scorpio, so that's a big reason why. So what we're going to be talking about today, it's going to be a pick a card style reading. I think that that's the best way to do like an all-encompassing energy update with regards to this particular topic. So what we're looking at is probably like some of our deeper seated issues that are coming to the surface that really want to be worked through, like what kind of deep inner work has to happen right now, and that's what this pick a card reading is all about. So if you have experienced these already, you already know what to do. If this is your first time to the channel or to a pick a card reading, it's pretty straightforward. I would love for you to just take a moment, get very present with yourself, take a few deep breaths, and just ask, be very clear, what do I need to hear right now? And you'll know exactly which pile you are led to. So I'll go ahead and put the piles out. I haven't done it yet, so I'm not sure how many there are going to be, but I will put stones on top of it as well. And then you can go ahead and skip ahead to whichever pile you choose. You can watch more than one, that's totally fine, but I'm excited to dive into this for you guys. All right, guys, so here are the piles to choose from. Over here we have pile number 1 with the lapis lazuli. This is a great stone for Scorpio season. Oh, hello, come here. Just super high intuition stone, this royal blue. It's not picking up as well on here as I'd like, but ooh, there you go, you kind of get it. And this pile number 2 over here, we have, ooh, this is a really powerful stone. It's like Garbro. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Oh shoot. This is gonna kill me. Oh my gosh, it's like Merlin's stone or something like that, but it's a beautiful stone to meditate with. I wish I could get the color on here a little bit better, but it's these beautiful purples and dark colors. And then pile number 3 with the good old giant chunk of clear quartz. So just notice which one is really calling to you, speaking to you. You might notice it via the deck, or maybe it's via the stone. But whatever it is, you have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3 to choose from. All right, pile number 1. If you chose the lapis lazuli, this is your pile. We are going to start with some oracle messages. Hopefully this will give us some insight into what it is specifically that has been coming up for you that's like a deep-seated pattern or a deep-rooted, maybe it's an insecurity or a fear. It's something that is popping up for you to work through. It's some sort of deep thing in your psyche that wants to present itself and work with you. So right off the bat, we have the otter reversed. We have vision, contemplating the future. Ooh, yeah. So a lot of third eye work for you guys during this season, during this cycle specifically, especially with the vision. It's this number 1, it's this beginning, it's this creating. And then we have the sweat lodge. Okay, lots of inner work for you guys right now. So what is, it has something to do with just your ability to like have fun and enjoy life and really get a lot out of life. You could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Definitely getting a lot of like water, emotional, playful vibes. This is something that's very important to you. I feel like there might be some childhood wounds or trauma that you're working through right now. And you have a lot of guides around you. Specifically, you guys might connect really well to music. Music might be very healing for you, singing, performing, like whatever the case may be with that. But has something to do with letting your emotions really like run free and be explored. I think that you've been really stifling yourself from exploring, and from whether that's within or outside of yourself, like going out on like nature walks or hikes, just getting like lost in nature, appreciating nature, and allowing yourself to have some fun, really getting like lost in it. That can mean something for each of you, but the reality is that like this, and I'll show you up close, upright. Come. This is really powerful energy. Otter energy is such a powerful thing, a reminder for play, a reminder for movement. And if this is something that's been kind of stuck for you, it's definitely time to focus on that. Now with the vision, contemplating the future, I think this is just something that's like really burning bright for you right now. You're in a space where you're just like, what do I want to do? How do I want to move forward? And who do I want to be? What do I want to create? So this is at the forefront for you. This vision concept, this new creation, this new beginning, especially with the 1, and then we have 54. You could be 54. 54 could be one of your peak years if you're interested in numerology. But 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 meaning that you are coming very close to the end of a cycle. So this is a huge cycle break that is getting ready to happen for you. Now, with the invitation of the Sweat Lodge, this is going to be really, really cool. This is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul, to reconnect to the ancient earth wisdom. What did I say about getting outside? You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Ta-da! Observe what emerges, and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. Okay, big thing coming through for some of y'all is that like you're scared that once you start getting into this space, once you start going into this deep diving process, that you're gonna get stuck there. Or maybe you have this innate underlying fear that you're gonna like lose your mind, you're gonna go insane. I'm not safe enough to do this type of work. I don't know how, I don't know where to go. You are fully capable. You have the ability to transform. You are so divinely protected, and the universe like wants to give life to this vision that you have. Like I said, third eye chakra work is going to be very important for you right now so that you can get that very, very clear vision. And working with lapis lazuli will help you with that, connecting with your personal vision, all right? Especially with like the blues and the purples. A lot of throat chakra work as well, but I definitely see this being a visionary. You are a visionary, you are a leader, you are someone who does need to dive deeper into self-work in order to give your leadership skills to the world, because you're definitely meant to. So all that being said, whoa, these cards are being funny today. Let's see how we can go through this process. Okay, thank you. Okay. So some of you are realizing that you have, okay, thank you. That helps a lot actually. So a big thing that's happening right now for you, pile number 1, is that you're realizing one of the things that's holding you back, and I'm doing my best to work with this new setup here. So one of the things that's holding you back from connecting to this childlike energy, from connecting to your creative flow, your emotional flow, is feeling like you have to have it all together, feeling like you have to know everything that's going on, you have to have everything set in stone. You know, King of Pentacles energy is beautiful energy, but when it's reversed, it's just like, you're not allowing yourself to have fun. You're not allowing yourself to enjoy your life because you feel like you have to get so much shit put together. And that's where the Devil card comes in. That's where this energy is saying, hey, look, what kind of bad habits do you have around like getting too stingy with money, or feeling like you have to have it all figured out, or just getting stuck in some weird toxic cycle? This is time to break it. Because you have the Devil upright, this is a great sign that you're actually working through this. This is what's presenting itself to you. This is what you are actually working through and working your way out of this toxic habit of just feeling like I have to be on top of my shit all the time, because you don't. And also it's legitimately hindering you from moving forward. Now with this What's stopping them from their visions? What's stopping them from seeing and feeling and creating their visions? What do they need? Four of Swords, rest. Like, for crying out loud, guys, it's really that simple sometimes. It truly is that simple. Getting more rest, getting more sleep, making, you know, napping, doing some yoga nidra, whatever that means. Like, taking a day to yourself, taking an hour or two to yourself, making sure that you're getting the rest that you truly need, because you do really hinder your ability to utilize your third eye if you're not getting the type of rest that you need. Also, another big thing too is that dream work could be something that's very potent and powerful for you. I know that right now, because we have entered into the autumn equinox, Samhain is right around the corner. We are entering into a space where the veil is very thin. That means that we can connect and communicate with our spiritual team so much more easily now. This is something that, you know, might be new to you. So if you have like any questions or you're curious, please reach out to me. You know, whether it's in the comments on here, or if you follow me on social, like, I'd love to talk to you about it, and hopefully like provide a little bit of insight. But man, like, you guys, you're doing a lot of work in your dream state as well. And this is something I've been learning and experiencing very recently myself, is that you do so much of your healing work during your dream state, right? This is where the subconscious just gets to do so much more, and like, we're not aware of it. So pay attention to your dreams, start a dream journal if you feel called to that. But man, like, this is very, very powerful for you. Getting rest, getting the rest you need. Okay, I was gonna say what else, and they gave it to me. We have Queen of Wands. I love that. This is just resurrecting. Oh, and Nine of Wands. Okay, that's really cool. So with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands together, what I want to point out here is that they're pretty much asking you to just connect with this energy of like, all right, what do I need? What's causing too much chaos here? What's holding me back from stepping into this energy? Because you have it, it's here, right? This like creative, driven, like wide open, all the Wands energy, right? Wands is passions and creations. So by giving yourself the rest that you need, and, you know, really becoming aware of like what stuff you're doing that just like is just too much, it's causing too much chaos, what fires can we put out? You know, what random little things can we just take away and get rid of right now, so that we can focus on like our pure sense of like feminine, creative life energy. That's a big one coming through for you. Is there something else I can add to this, like with regards to their creativity, putting out the fires, like getting rid of the small stuff? This is to help you focus on your visionary abilities a little bit more. Thanks. 2, 3. King of Wands. Yeah, it's okay. So we're really balancing the feminine energy here. So they want you to be a little less like trying to figure out the masculine doing side of things, and allowing yourself to be deeper in this, you know, Queen of Wands energy, this very, very, very nurturing feminine energy. They want to balance this feminine energy a little bit more. Now, with the Sweat Lodge, some of you may actually be called to go work in a sweat lodge, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of ways this could go. You could be getting called to work with a shamanic healer. You do need to do some deeper diving into self, and like doing that by connecting with nature. So for some of you, yeah, there's just, with the moon reversed, it's like you have to put some effort into making this like knowledge come up right now. This is deeper work for you. This is definitely deeper work for you, but it is well worth it. They're saying that you have to put the effort in. You have to find the best way to dive deep into this work, whether that is like working with, you know, there's so many different ways that you could, thank you. There literally, there's so many different ways that you can enter into this space, and they're saying like, don't question it, just go with whatever piques your interest, you know, whatever feels right for you with regards to like getting into your healing. Just do that, don't question it. This is leading to your like ultimate happiness. So Nine of Cups really truly is this energy of like wish fulfillment. It's everything that you want and need for yourself, and that's beautiful energy to have, because this isn't about anybody else but you, you know? Like, doing this work is going to be very fulfilling for you because it's going to open up everything that you want to need for yourself, for your personal fulfillment, for your happiness. It's like the good luck card. It's like the universe is just sprinkling goodness all over your life. It's filling all of your cups. So that's huge. So it's really beautiful. This is great stuff to be aware of and to work on, especially with this upcoming new moon. So just keeping this all in mind for this new moon cycle. Now, I'm going to pull a mantra card for you guys so that we have something really concrete to work with. Whether you want to save this for like your moon ceremony, or if you want to work with this mantra every day, however you want to use it, that is totally up to you. We have humor. Oh my God. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I love this because you literally got the otter reversed for your like medicine. So this is focusing on playfulness, laughter, childlike energy, doing creative things that really like fills your cup from like, just from like a young person's standpoint. Like, what did you really enjoy as a kid? Or maybe you just need to go be silly and have fun, like whatever it is, especially out in nature, playing out in nature. The green is saying connect to your heart, connect to your heart, connect to your emotional well-being, that third eye. Just see yourself as a child. Connect to playfulness and fun and brightness. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Make that your mantra. Make that your like divine purpose during this next cycle. And it's going to be really beneficial for you. So I'm super grateful for you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. If you do want to book an individual reading, you can do that. However, you can comment on here and we can get you squared away. Or if you follow me on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla, I'll have updates for my website where you'll also be able to book. So again, thank you guys so much. I hope this reaches you well, and I will catch you in the next one. Hey, pile number 2, this is going to be your reading if you picked either pile number 2 or if you chose by the Merlinite. There we go. Gosh almighty. It's also called Garbro. It's not a jasper, I don't believe, but this is a tough one. But if you look up Merlinite, it'll show you the other name for it. This is an extremely powerful stone to meditate with. I have had some very, very cool meditations with that stone. So if a meditative practice is something that you're working on right now, I would highly recommend working with that stone. So we're going to go ahead and use a few of these oracle cards to see what it is that you guys, like what's been coming up for you since this full moon. You know, what kind of deeper seated issues are just coming to the surface to really be worked through, worked on, and be seen. So we have repetition. I love that, especially with regards to the lunar cycles. I feel like you guys do work really well with the lunar cycle energy. There's a couple other things here too. Number one, the repetition, the way we learn through repetition, right? The way that patterns are ingrained. It's the same thing with like, you know, more difficult issues. They get ingrained into our systems and into our subconscious, into our psyche, into our memories. So, you know, paying attention to our cycles, paying attention to what we do repeatedly, what shows up for us repeatedly, and, you know, beginning to work with that. We also have tranquility, harmonious inaction. Meditation is going to be really good for you guys right now. This is beautiful, and I love this for you because it's really calling you to find a lot of inner peace and to really learn how to be present and sit with yourself. So meditation vibes are strong right now. This is going to be really good for you with regards to connecting to patterns and cycles that you need to work through and actually break. And then we have the Beloved. This is a big time self-love card in this deck. And with the number 5, this is showing me that big changes are coming for you. You're taking action to really step into a gorgeous space of self-love, like deep honoring of self. This is one of the cycles that I think that you are realizing that need to be broken. And in order to really break it, it has to do with spending time with yourself, being very quiet and calm and tranquil with yourself, creating that space for yourself and working with this moon energy. I'm going to read from the book for this one because I have a feeling that there's something really necessary here. All right, repetition.
A sense that history is somehow repeating, a chance to do things differently and perhaps secure a better outcome. To work with or break a cycle, you need to recognize it. Release stress, tension, or anger before it builds to a storm. It may be necessary to walk away from a challenging personality, difficulty breaking a habit or pattern of thinking, establish a positive routine. So that's a huge aspect that's coming through for you guys, is like cultivating positive routines for yourselves. Because like I just said, you know, ingraining old habits, it comes from, like, at one point the habit was good for you. At one point doing something repeatedly and cyclically was good for you, and now it seems like it's coming to a head where it's no longer serving you. Let's get some clarity on what habits are breaking, what cycles want to come to an end for you, to better connect yourself to some self-love, to this like really harmonious sense of change and love. Okay, so having tough time moving on from some emotional, yeah. Feeling like you guys really do just deserve so much more. And you do, like, justice is being served to you, but there's something that you're overlooking. There's some aspect of your life that you are very emotionally charged by or triggered by, and that's the key. That is the key to you breaking some sort of cycle or habit or pattern, is noticing your triggers. I feel like it has a lot to do with like money, stability, finances, home life. There's some sort of really heavy duty emotional connection to one of those aspects, and the universe is just saying like justice is going to be served to you as long as you step up and stand, you know, are responsible for yourself, as long as you take action to do things for yourself. Like, the world wants to co-create with you, and it's just a matter of you really honoring that and stepping into it. Now, how can, okay, thanks. How can pile number 2 connect with this harmonious in action, create and cultivate a really good meditative practice? Okay. Focusing on what you have right now. Gratitude journal. A big time gratitude journal is coming through for you guys. That's not the one I wanted. High Priestess. Yeah, okay, so you guys already have... This is funny. I'll get to that in a second. You guys already have a really, really, really good idea of what kind of practice you need to cultivate for yourself, but they're saying be very present, focus on what you have, give thanks for what you have, gratitude practice, and your intuition's really strong, like really, really strong right now. Like, you're very aware of what you have to do for yourself in order to break this cycle and to break this habit. Like, you really know what it is, and they're just saying practicing regular gratitude. Whew, gosh, this is like coming out a mile a minute. And what they were saying here that I thought was funny is, as soon as you do this, you are going to move forward in such a quick and victorious way. 7, the number 7 just is like divine, like such divine guidance, and also like high intuition, you know, knowing, like, you're definitely getting a lot of crown chakra vibes with the pink, and like the amethyst is standing out to me right now. So making sure that you guys are really focusing on cultivating a good relationship with your crown chakra, staying open to messages from the universe. You might start noticing a lot of ravens or crows. That's confirmation for you. That is the world speaking and communicating with you through crow medicine. So looking into what crows are as spirit guides for you, it has a lot to do with like deeper magic, deeper work, and intuition. They normally travel in 3s, so when you see them in 3s, just know it's like you're on the right path, you're moving forward. The world is really working with you. This perfect storm is happening. And we also have the stars, so you guys, like, you have nothing to worry about. Just know that you are meant to work through this cycle, this tough spot, this, you know, this stuff, these cycles that are coming up for you. Just make sure that you take time to be very present with yourself, especially with the High Priestess and this like meditation card coming out. You're literally getting everything you want and need. Like, the world is just shining on you, and you are coming into this beautiful, beautiful space of being the beloved for yourself. I can't stress enough how potent and powerful this message is. There's a lot here. I'm going to read this one for you guys as well. That's number 5. 5 just means like big, creative, like beautiful changes. The invitation. Accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. So you could be doing this work with like a partner, someone very close to you as well. Damn, a whole new fresh start. Some of you guys could be like changing homes, could have a new job opportunity that you're stepping into. Like, there's just some really big, beautiful change happening for you guys. Once you like really break this cycle, when you see it and you know it and you like bust through it, there's some insanely beautiful fresh start. Like, I feel like I could cry. Like, I feel this feeling of gratitude and gratefulness, and it's just like pouring. A lot of green, a lot of heart chakra energy. You know, focus on your crown, but definitely like pouring some love into your heart chakra space, clearing that, balancing it, and connecting with your loved ones, connecting with your beloved on other levels, just not just yourself, but others as well. So I want to pick a mantra card that is going to serve you guys through this lunar cycle. Okay. Thank you. And some solar plexus energy as well here too, guys. And sacral, so a lot of just chakra work, energy work. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So if you want to work with this mantra regularly, every day, if you want to, you know, journal this every morning when you wake up, or if you want to see how this pops up for you, or if you want to just keep this to part of your, you know, new moon ritual, whatever works best for you, this is a call to action. This is accepting responsibility for yourself and knowing that by doing that, you are truly taking charge and owning yourself and your life. Like, it is just, it's a really potent energy, guys. It's super potent. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for taking time to really tune into yourself, hear these channeled messages. If you want to book a one-on-one reading, I'm more than happy to do so. You can comment below, or follow me on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. I am going to be launching my website soon, and if you are local to the Davenport area, I am doing in-person readings, so you can reach out to me and we can, you know, go from there. But thank you so much. Just sending you guys a lot of love and light, and I will catch you in the next video. Hey there, pile number 3. This is going to be your reading if you chose either by picking pile number 3 or by choosing clear quartz. Something that's coming up for you guys, especially because you chose clear quartz, is definitely working with some like energy healing, energy clearing. Maybe you need to receive a Reiki session, but you do need to get into better alignment, is what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. Like, energetically, there's just some stuff that needs to be put back into place, cleared out, like maybe a chiropractor appointment. You know, if you're experiencing some like tension in between your shoulder blades, your right shoulder, I'm getting. So it seems like there's something there that either you're holding or storing, like emotion or trauma or something like that. But at any rate, that's something to pay attention to. So for you guys, ooh, I love that. A blessing of the liminal space. Number 28, you could be 28, you could be turning 28. 10, 10's the end of a cycle too. 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're going to see what comes from that. We have Capricorn energy coming out. And we have the serpent. Ooh, boy. Again with the 10, 10. Holy shit, guys. 8 plus 2 is 10. We have the number 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. You guys are really, truly ending a very powerful karmic cycle. A lot of Kundalini energy here, which is really beautiful. But man, have you guys been working fucking hard like driven Capricorn energy. I'm seeing so much. Like you guys have worked through so much, and I feel like that's what this blessing is, this liminal space blessing. I want to read this to you guys before I move any further, because there's a lot of energy here, and it is this like, I have come so far. You know, you guys have really put in the work, and I feel like I see it in a couple of different areas. It has a lot to do with like your spiritual self, your internal world. It also has a lot to do with how you've been healing your heart too. And the universe is just commending you for putting in so much time and effort into yourself and staying very true to yourself, being firm in your boundaries, and like still shining, still coming through and transforming. So it's really awesome. What you've been doing is very powerful. Let's see. Oh, I love this. A blessing of the liminal space. This is just really stunning artwork too. So just taking a moment to appreciate that. That's really, really awesome. But the fairy gift of gateways, sacred sites, and enchanted items. Dear fairy friend, you have reached a great moment, the point where you can receive the blessing of the liminal space and time. The gateway, the moment, the choice is here. Let the liminal, the in-between, become more and more apparent to you. May the blessings of the sunrises with their dawn colors and sweet beginnings be yours. And may the sunsets with their richness and splendor and their message of coming rest be yours too. May the in-between spaces, the places where the fairies can reach you so easily, and where you can discover your own inner magic, be yours. To be blessed with the liminal is to be blessed with the deeper magic of the natural world, to have the ability to step outside of human rush and stress and worry, and deeply experience the quiet spaces within nature that are so often offered, yet so rarely accepted. Find yourself within the sacred grove with the old wise trees. Find the space between the worlds, and walk a while with the guides and the fairy kin who love you and wish to be of assistance to you. Find your way into the magic of your own life and soul, and leave behind the push and stress that strips the world of its magic. May your intuition flow easily and accurately. May there be a sense of deep peace and trust with the world. And may you know that there is an abundant well of magic and fairy wisdom awaiting you every day, every hour, within these sacred spaces and places. Find the space in between. Find the magic that dwells within. Find the fairy circle in the field. And let yourself be blessed again and again with the blessings of the enchanted ones, the sacred spaces that lie all about us. Blessings of the liminal to you, fairy friend. So what I love about this is it's just saying how you are coming into connection with these spaces and these things. Like, you are a deeply intuitive being. You are very connected to nature. You are very connected to the magic that's all around you. This time of year is so beneficial for you because your intuition is heightened. Your ability to be present in the natural world is so here. You're going to learn so much from it. And with Capricorn energy, this is an earth sign. So, you know, really determining and creating that time for yourself is super, super, super important. Super important. Being very strong, very firm in that. And like this richness and wealthiness is about you. This is just how people see you and perceive you, is this very kingly energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, no matter what you consider yourself, it's this very kingly energy, which is just so stunning. It's so stunning. And then the serpent. Let's see what the essence and invitation is here, because I would love to read both. Life force of Mother Earth. Yep. Kundalini energy, passion, healing, and renewal. You know, fruit from the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden, setting your passion and creativity free. The serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Let's see if I can get you guys a better close-up of this. Nope. Okay, here we go. Hang on, because it's really, really beautiful card. And I will keep reading. Hopefully my battery doesn't die. Oh, shed the old skin that you have been so attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful, original manifestation. Damn, I fucking love that so much. Like, so much for you guys. Whew. Okay. So really, truly, what's happening for you guys with this new moon is like, you've done the work. You've unearthed everything. And you're actually having the opportunity to just present yourself the way that you've been wanting to. You're like in it. You guys are really in it. You've created such a beautiful transition for yourself, and now you get to enjoy that. You get to see it and reap it and have it be part of you. Wow, we have the Lovers. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. I love this. There's so much natural beauty in this card. There's so much connection and sun energy. Like, you guys could be Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising, but I'm feeling the Scorpio vibes, and there's this coming together for you, whether it's like with a loved one, you know, or just like deeper into self. There's such a strong connection here. Wow, like possibly like getting married, renewing your vows, getting engaged. That's really exciting. And we have the Three of Swords as well. So what is the message here for this pile? Is it 2? Okay. Not letting your thoughts destroy your dreams. Okay? It seems like the thing that's holding you guys back is you're consistently like overthinking. You're kind of breaking your own heart. You're allowing your thoughts to come in and dictate so much of your life. So just really being very presently aware with your thoughts, because I feel like, yeah, it's just this battle that you guys are having that wants to come to an end. It's like you know that you'll show up for a battle, right? But there's something here that's just saying, like, put the swords down. Put them down. You know, really pay attention to what's actually beneficial for you, because your thoughts are just, you know, potentially holding you back from really being super present in this energy. There is a lot of Capricorn energy here. So Capricorn season could be very powerful for you. That's something else that's coming through too. Like the December, January season could be like when you really truly are stepping into yourself again with this like serpent energy, this groundedness, this knowledge, this deep natural knowledge that you guys are and you connect very well with, and your lizard pets and friends. There's just so much, a lot of like Druid energy here too, a lot of like golden, warm, vibrant energy, which is just, it's beautiful. But you guys have to really focus on feeling that for yourself and being connected with that energy, not letting your thoughts get the best of you, because I feel like that's something that you're kind of used to. Like, your thoughts come in real quick and you have all these great ideas, and then you kind of bring yourself down and break your own heart with your thoughts. Just, you know, don't challenge yourself so much. Don't like overthink so much. And then with this Three of Wands, I feel like, you know, travel right now is like a little bit restricted for whatever reason. It might not happen like as often as you want to, which, you know, is something that like could be kind of tough for you, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. But just staying very nurturing and on top of your thoughts around all of this stuff, you know, being very, like, very centered in self, being very nurturing with your thoughts, like knowing that your thoughts create your reality. So whatever you do, just make sure that you are balancing, right? Like not going too far in one direction, not overthinking because that's going to hurt you, you know, and like also like remembering that, like I said, like your words create your reality. So with the Page of Wands coming up reversed, yeah, not jumping to conclusions. Not jumping to conclusions, you know, there's a lot of sacral and solar chakra energy here that wants to be honored. So a lot about like your emotional self, your sacred sexuality, your connection to self. This is very strong within you. This is very prominent and it's coming forth for you big time. All right. And I'm also seeing like with the orchids, a lot about sensuality, a lot about like self-love, self-connection is coming through. So yeah, this is really powerful for you guys, knowing that this is kind of what you have to be aware of during this cycle and that this is what's really being presented to you and what you're entering into. All right. So it kind of worked its way backwards a little bit, but I think that's great. I think that the good message had to come through first and, you know, was priming you to be aware of, you know, what's to come for you and what you have to be aware of and focusing on over the coming weeks of this season. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a mantra card for you guys. This mantra can be used, you know, every day in your journaling. You know, notice how it affects you and like sits with you in your real waking life. The other thing too is that if you want to use this for like your new moon ritual, this will just be a really, really useful mantra for you, whatever it may be. Oh, we have 2. Oh, you lucky ducks, you get to choose. Big Scorpio energy here though with the change card. So right off the bat, and again, what did I say about the sacral chakra energy? A lot of throat chakra here too. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I will read that again. I'm taking this one. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And you've been doing it, fam. Like you've been doing the movement for sure. You know that the change is here. And then the second one, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. I know that I am never alone. And for some of you, this is a lot of throat chakra energy. Some of you, this really means like reaching out to your friends, reaching out to your loved ones and saying, I'm not okay right now. Like I need help, or I just need to talk about something that's going on for myself. So those are some mantra options for you to work with. Whether you choose to work with both or just one, you're the only pile that got an option, but that's really cool. So I hope that this reaches you guys well. Just know that you are in this divine spiral, this connection to the universe. You are so in it, you are so present in it, and you are honoring it. So thank you for honoring yourself and for doing this work. Thank you for listening and tuning in. If you want to book me for an individual reading, you can. You can just comment here or message me on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla, and I will have information about my new website coming soon, and you'll be able to book through there as well. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video.